Copy this. Close that. I guess I could shut the air off for a little bit. So I want to see what is on sale. What's this ultimate sale all about? And I got to see how big games are. MLB The Show is $22. Ends in 8 days. That's Xbox One. So I want to give my dad the Series S that I got. The problem is, there's several problems with this though. There's not enough space on the console. And he's not going to be playing it all the time. And I'm worried about the automatic updates. Like the online updates and stuff, because he doesn't know anything about that. And he literally wants to just turn the console on and play a game. And if he turns the console on and he's got to do an update, he's going to get pissed. So there's no way around that. Also thinking about giving him a bunch of 360 games on there. So that, you know, he doesn't really require the internet for that. But he wants to play some of, like, the newer games, like the baseball games and stuff like that. So I'm, like, caught in the middle here. Because I could give him a 360, but I don't know, man. He wants to play, like, the newer stuff, too. He doesn't understand that, like, you can't just put a disc in anymore and play off the disc. This is why I think, you know, newer technology for me. Tell him to play xCloud. He doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't want anything to do with that. And the problem is he has, what's up, Alchemist? The problem is he has, like, regular internet from the cable company. I don't think he has anything special. My dad isn't, like, if you talk to my dad, like, he doesn't understand what the hell you're talking about. Like, he thinks if you want to call somebody, you should go look in the phone book. You know what I mean? But then when he texts on his phone, he texts like a little kid, so I don't know. Like, Burnout was on sale for $4.99 last week, and I forgot to buy it. Or $5.99, whatever it was. I made him an account, and I was going to buy it and put it on his account. I could give him a 360 with the games installed on it. But the latest games he'll be playing, number one, they'll look like shit on the TV. And the latest games he'll be playing are like MLB 14 or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, we'd be 2 gens back. I can't give him the fat Xbox One because forget it. He had it at one point, he hated it. So I figured, okay, I got the Series S for under $200. I'll give him that. And I'll just make him an account and put games on it for him. But we're talking like he's going to play probably once a month. If even. I don't think he'll be playing it all the time. And I think the problem is when he goes to play and then there's an update, he's going to get pissed off. You know what I mean? So I'm in a predicament here. How come Fight Night is on sale but Burnout isn't? And he likes Dangerous Driving. That's like from the people that made Burnout. And I think that's only on Xbox One and Series X. look. They changed the background. Like, he would like Fight Night. I guess I could buy him Fight Night. Yo, what's up, Trainwreck? How you doing? I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just buy him. You know, I could put these games on his account. And if worst comes to worst, he could just use a 360. Like, I'll give him the Series S, and if he doesn't like it, I'll give him a 360. I mean, what can I do? You know? He wants to play baseball and football on there, so if I give him the system in August, I can put Madden on there. I could get Game Pass on there, so he'll have MLB. The problem is, too, the Series S is only 500 and whatever gigs. And, you know, I could put the Xbox 360 games on a Samsung Fit drive. So that won't take up any internal space. But, like the newer games, there's going to be updates for that shit. Is he going to want to, like, turn it on and then there's an update? You know, it's a pain in the ass for somebody that doesn't know the technology. And I try to explain to him, like, you're going to have to download games, like, on your phone. He's like, I don't want to play on my phone. I was like, that's not what I'm talking about. The machines are like your phone now, where you download stuff. So, I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about him getting updates. Now, I could make it his home Xbox in the settings, so he probably wouldn't have to be online. I mean, I could do that. He won't get the updates, but who cares, right? He's not going to know. I guess I could try that as a test. The problem is, these games are big, too. So, like, MLB The Show. How big is this game? It's about 45 gigs. So 46 gigs. So out of the 512, you get what, like 380 something? It might not even be worth it to give him a Series S. I could give him an Xbox One, but that when there's an update for that, that takes forever to update. Even if I put an SSD in there, it fucking takes forever. So I'm like stuck in like a spot here. He just wants to jump into a game and start playing. It's like, yeah, he doesn't understand. Like, he doesn't understand like why the hell why you can't just put a disc in and play. Like, the Xbox One got him so fucking mad because he was like, I put the game in and I can't play. And I was like, yeah, because you have to install the game. And he goes, why do I have to do that? I was like, because that's the way that the games are too big now. You know, they can't have you running off the Blu-ray laser. And he didn't understand what the hell I was telling him. They were smart with only giving 250 gig. Giving the S 250 gigabyte if you only play one or two games at a time. Well, it's 512, but you know, down multiple games to pay 200 for the SS. Yeah. Here's the thing: you can get away with putting 360 games. You could buy a Samsung Fit drive for like $30 or $20 or whatever. I think the 256 gigabyte Samsung Fit's like $34.99. You can fit 250 gigabytes of Xbox 360 games on there. And that takes, you know, that's fine. That'll let you have more space on your SSD. On your Series S. The problem is, though, these games are big and then there's updates. Yeah, 512. But it's 512, but then you only get like 380 after all the... Because, you know, they cache everything for the system and all that stuff. The reserve space for the updates. So, that's the problem. Now, I could download Xbox One games on his Series S and run them off of a flash drive, but you don't want to do that. He's got a brand new TV. So this is about 46 gigs. So let's do the math here. Is the new Madden even up? I mean, I know it's not for sale yet, but I mean, are the specs up? Type in calculator, hang on. I could give him a Hack 360 that just, has all the games on it. And I don't think he wouldn't care, but the games would look like shit. Calculator. Okay, so we got 46 gigs. Okay. Probably because I have Call of Duty downloaded, it's like 200 gig. Yeah, he's not going to play Call of Duty. I mean, he used to back in the day, but I don't think he's going to be playing that. This is the problem that Microsoft runs into. The 512 is great for kids, but for adults... And he's not buying a Series X. He's not doing that shit. He just wants a game to play. Like, in and out. He's not going to be sitting there for like 3 hours playing a game. He's going to be sitting there for like 20 minutes to 45 minutes, maybe twice a month. He had an Xbox 360 that I hacked for him years ago. I did the drive hack. And he can't get a hold of it. He had a Sega Genesis and he can't get a hold of it. So he was like, hey, I want to get a game. What do I get? I was like, well, you should get Xbox because it's cheaper. But then I'm thinking, like, he's not going to... I could give him an Xbox One I have at the shop, a big fat one, but he doesn't want a big piece of junk, okay? And the thing is, if he's got to do system updates, the Xbox One fucking takes forever, even with the SSD installed. If he gets a Series S, the updates aren't that bad. The thing is, though, he didn't like the updates when he got the Xbox One back in the day. Because he was like, why can't I just turn it on and play? Why do I have to turn it on and do an update? And I try explaining it, he doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. He's like, why can't I just put a game in and play? So, I guess I just have to add up how many gigs these games are, figure a game plan out or something. Because you can, I don't know if you guys know this, but those SSDs that Microsoft sells, Amazon has adapters now that are like $30, and you basically buy the memory unit off of eBay for like $60, $70. And for under retail, you can make your own SSD. But, am I going to have to do all that? So I'm checking these sales out real quick. And I guess we'll add up the data. The 360 games don't really bother me because I put that on a flash drive. He can run it off of that, so that's fine. Now we have all the free space here. It's really hard to explain this stuff to older people that just don't understand the tech. Yeah, I mean he knows how to do all his shit on his iPhone. He's all over. Like he's not on TikTok, but he like watches TikTok. I've never even watched TikTok. And this guy watches that shit all day long on his phone. Like, he knows, like, the iPhone and stuff like that, but he has no idea about anything else. This is what happens, you know. Because, you know, his whole life, he buys the game, he puts the game in and plays, you know. He doesn't understand that you got to download stuff, you got to do updates. To him, it's like, I have the game, why can't I just play? You know what I mean? Putting a game in and just playing is just a distant memory now. I used to work in electronics years ago. It's a nightmare to explain tech to older people. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, if he wanted to pay attention, he could fucking understand what I'm telling him, but he doesn't care. His whole thing is, well, why can't it just work? So that's the whole thing. Kind of like Anthony's dad. He's the same way. He's just like, why can't I just play a fucking game? Why can't I just click on the button and play the game? Like when the Xbox One came out, he goes, can't I just play those games on the 360? I was like, no. And he's like, why not? And I'm like, because you can't. How much is this? How many gigs is this? Well, I'm not paying $77 for this. These are the games you used to play. So this is about 47. Oh, now it shot up to 51 gigs. Okay, so I don't know if... I think on the Series S, the sizes are smaller because it doesn't download all the assets. Alright, let's just do... I'm on the Series X. So let's just say... Let's use Series X specs. So we got 46 gigs and then we got 52 for WWE. That's 98 gigs. Next. He'd probably like this one too. This is Xbox One though, so he could it's 9 gig, that's nothing. Okay. That would be on a flash drive. That wouldn't even be off the SSD. Look, you guys understand, he has like Easy Pass, which is for like tolls over here. And you have to use it with your credit card or you have to go online, you have to log in on the computer and pay. So you can have your credit card on file or you can go online and do one-time payments. He's like, why can't they mail me a bill? Why can't I just put the check in the bill and mail it back? And he can't do that. But he's having a lot of problems with that. He doesn't understand that like everything's like going online. And it's a nightmare. Because he's not used to that. He's used to just paying the tolls or just sending the bills in and paying them. Because Easy Pass, if you leave your credit card on file with them, if they see you go through the bridge like 3 times a week, they'll triple charge your credit card. And they basically, Easy Pass maxed out his credit card. Because, and it's Easy Pass, because they're fucking stupid. That's why I do one-time payments. But he doesn't know how to do all that. Eli, what's up? Yeah, Easy Pass is a big scam over here. So, alright, what other games does he like? Dangerous Driving? I think that's a Xbox One game. Yeah, right here. Plastic Man is not dangerous driving. What the fuck? Oh, unless that's the name of an episode. Easy Pass is too damn expensive. It's not that it's expensive. If you leave the card, if you leave your credit card on file with them, they'll fucking rimrod your credit card. Yeah, he doesn't know nothing about Elden Ring. So this game is a Xbox 360 game. Yeah, this can go on a flash drive. That's the only good thing about it is you can put the older games on a flash drive and you can get away with it. But it's the newer games that you can't do that with. So he wants Madden. So how big is Madden going to be? Here's the new one. Be funny if he actually beat... Yeah, he can't do that. He's not into that. 2 seconds in, they'll throw the game out. Oh, size for this game is 300 megabytes. I'll be right back. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's... So we have to assume... What is the last Madden? How big is that one? That's with these two guys, right? Yeah, this... So you assume the new one's going to be about 70 gigs. Let's just add this. This is what? 61? Okay, let's just put 62 gigs. So I'm already down 160 gigs right there. That's not too bad for the 3 games, for WWE, MLB, and Madden. Dangerous Driving, Burnout, Fight Night, that could all fit on a USB stick. So that's fine. I don't know what other games this guy wants to play, to be honest with you. I guess we could get away with that. The problem is the updates. I guess that would leave plenty of room for updates, but who knows. I might have to go to his house and set all this shit up. I have to see where his router is by his TV, if I could wire the Xbox. I don't know. He hasn't played games in a long time. He used to play original Xbox. He used to play Xbox 360. He likes Burnout. I know that. He likes Burnout. He wants to play baseball, football. He played a little bit of Call of Duty, but I don't think he's going to be playing that now. Again, he just wants to, like, turn it on and play a game. He's not going to be playing games every single day. That's why, you know, the thing with the updates is a pain in the ass. Maybe he'll play Forza, I don't know. Maybe not. I think he just wants to jump into, like, Burnout and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't think he's got the tolerance for that anymore. I don't think he's ever played the Forza games. He might have. I don't know. Here's the thing. I gave him, back in the day, I gave him the hacked Xbox. Then I gave him the hacked 360. I can't remember what games I used to give him. He doesn't like fighting games. So that's good. That's covered. I don't know if he played Grand Theft Auto. I know he played the Godfather game. He wouldn't even really benefit from Game Pass, to be honest with you guys, because he doesn't want to be online. Like, there's no reason for him to play games online. He doesn't know anything about xCloud. He doesn't know anything about that shit. He has no idea. He doesn't care. I'm trying to figure it out here. Yeah, I forgot what games he used to mess with. I just know Burnout was like his game. He liked WWE because he used to make guys a lot. He used to make the characters. How much is regular? It's $45. That's too much money. He would totally buy Battlegrounds. You know what? I think that might be it, man. I don't think he'd be playing any more games than the ones I listed. So he might be all right. If he wants to play Call of Duty, he can always buy that card, the SSD card. Well, I think he's good, man. After really thinking about it, after looking at this stuff. The only hindrance is going to be the updates. I think we're good. I don't think he's going to be playing any of these other games. And the Series S, while it might be overkill, like for his needs, to be honest with you, it's the smallest machine that he can get. And if something happens, he wants to play something newer, he's got it. I don't have to go out there and give him, I don't have to upgrade him or anything. Like, he's good to go at that point. I don't remember if he played Grand Theft Auto or not. I have to ask him. I don't think he did. He just played the Godfather. He actually beat the Godfather game. I think he beat 1 and 2. I didn't even beat the first one. He liked Duke Nukem Forever, actually. Is that on sale? It won't even tell me if it's on sale. Also, I made him an Xbox account last week, and I couldn't even through the app. It wouldn't let me change his fucking Xbox name. It was giving me like error messages, so I guess I have to log into here and do all that. Stupid. So I guess I should get him Fight Night. That's on sale right now. I think I'm going to give him the Xbox in August when Madden comes out. Because what I'll do is I'll download Madden on it. This way he doesn't have to do all that. And then I'll give him the machine then. That's when he has time off work, so I'll do that. And I could throw on some of these smaller games on here. No, he doesn't play that stuff. Again, he's not going to be playing this. Like back in the day, he had a lot of time. Now he doesn't really have time for this stuff. He just wants a game to play before work, I think. Before he goes to work, he's got about an hour or so. I think he wants to play like 20 minutes, half hour of a game. And then go to work. And then he's probably not going to touch it until he might not even play the games. His gameplay will probably be once or twice a month, if even. Depending on what he's doing. So that's why I think the Series S might be overkill. The problem is, though, if I give him a 360, he's going to be playing old fucking games. He can't play the new Madden. He can't play the new MLB. He's got to play the games from 2014. You know what I mean? With the outdated rosters and stuff like that. He's got to play the old shitty WWE game. So I think I got the Series S for under $200, and when I did the unboxing, I told you guys that I was probably going to give him the machine. So I think that's where we're going to go with that, because that machine is literally just chilling at work. So I think that's what we're going to be doing here. I was just worried because I didn't know if it would have enough space. So we're estimating around 160 gigs out of, 328 or whatever that you have left. So it's not too bad. The thing is, the updates are going to kill him, but if I make it his home Xbox and just keep it offline, I mean, everything might be good. I should test that out. So, I don't know. At first I was thinking Game Pass would be good, but if he's got to be online, that's going to be a problem. Because I don't want the games, when I come on here, there's always updates. There's 10 updates for games. I don't want him to turn it on once a month and then there's updates for all the games and shit. You know what I mean? And then he's not going to be able to play it because he's going to have to update it. It's a mess. It'll be a mess if that happens. So I'm thinking possibly keeping him offline. He doesn't play online with people. He doesn't do that shit. So he doesn't really need Game Pass. Game Pass would be good for him if he knew what the fuck he was doing. But he has no idea. So let's try to keep it simple. And it's hard because you can't buy him like an Xbox like One S because those prices are almost the same as a Series S. Used prices. You know, a Switch would have been good for him probably, but the Switch doesn't have friggin'... It doesn't have football and shit like that. And the Switch doesn't have WWE. It just has Battlegrounds. It doesn't have 2K. So I'm saying there's a lot of hit and misses here. I have to ask him when he comes up. I have to see what games he wants. Or I could call him and ask him. But he definitely wants the sports stuff. Yeah, how much is this on the Series S? You know, I still have Gears codes I never used. I think I have a bunch of Gears 5 codes. I definitely have Gears 5 codes because I got to give one to DJ. But I think I still have Gears Tactics codes somewhere. I gotta look, man. When is after that was 2K18 on the Switch? Well, that was a game that was on low settings and the hardware couldn't support it, so it runs like dog shit. And I like how all these people were like, they have to patch it to fix it. It's like, you can't fix it. Like, it's already on low settings. There's no way. They would have to just remake the game from the ground up. People don't understand this shit. That's the difference. That's back in the day, they would make games based on the hardware. Now they don't do that. They just port shit. And in the Switch's case, it's the lowest common denominator. So what they do is they just put it on low settings. And they're like, okay, it runs like shit, but it runs. Whereas you need to like 2K really needed to develop a WWE game for the Switch. And, you know, they're not going to... These companies don't do that anymore. They don't want to waste time and money. He might play Mad Max. Which I'm lucky because that's on a... you can run that off a flash drive. How much is it? Oh, that's it? Okay. I gotta write this shit down. Give me a notepad here. Mad Max. $4.99. Burnout. Revenge. It's $9.99, but I'll wait for that to drop. Fight Night. Champion. I think that's $4.99 on sale. Okay, so not bad. When you had more than 2 wrestlers in the ring... Yeah, it was bad. I had to go through my Switch games. I'm going to be selling all my Switch stuff because there's really no fucking point. I don't use the physical games anyway. There's a couple of games I'll hang on to, but the majority of them are going to go. I'm going to bring them to work or whatever and unload them. Be done with it. That was a good idea, Mad Max, because he likes those movies. Mafia Definitive Edition. He might play that because it's like Godfather. I think he had Mafia 3. He didn't like it, if I remember correctly. Well, how much is this? I mean, how many gigs is this? 39 gigs, so that's 40 gigs. But it is Xbox One, so it'll run off a flash drive. Right? It's not X enhanced. Okay. Mafia Definitive. He used to play the Scarface game. I remember that. It's $13.99. Mafia's good. Yeah, I don't know if he liked the third one though, because he gave me that with the Xbox One. He likes Marvel stuff, but I don't think he's definitely not playing this because it's online. Avengers. I think he would have enjoyed Avengers, but I'm not going to keep him on the internet, so I'm not going to get him the game. Oh, it's only $15.99 too. He would have liked this game. Oh, look at that. 158 fucking gigs. Are they crazy? I mean, I could give him Metal Gear. I don't think he likes this game, but $5.99. Why not? I'll put some cheapy games on his profile, like these games here. I don't know if I'm going to give him Mafia. He might, because I think he already beat those games. These games require online, so I'm not going to give him these games. Quantum Break he'd probably like, but I'm not sure if he even beat this. And that's 80 gigs, man. It's too big. You know, I could give him a lot of demos, too. Which is good, because demos really never get updated. So he can always just run around and play a demo. How much is Sonic? I don't think he plays Sonic, but it's too much money. Maybe he'd like... I don't know if he'd like Cuphead. He'd like the art style, but I don't think he would, This is $3.99. I could give him this. You know, he'd like this game. But how fucking big is it? It's 50 gigs. Yeah, I could put this on here. He would like this one. I don't know if he'd play the whole thing, but it's $8. I mean, why not? Alright. Jedi Fallen... Jedi Fallen Order $7.99. I think that's a better deal than Mafia. I don't think he'd like Squadrons. Yeah. He's not a fighting guy. Jedi Fallen... It'd be Jedi Fallen Order. He doesn't play that stuff. I mean, how much is Titanfall? $3.99. Wow. I don't know if he'd play this. And how big is this anyway? It's 60 gigs, man. That's too much. I mean, that would fit on a flash drive, but still. I don't think he'd go for that. How much is Tomb Raider? Maybe he'll go for this. $2.99? Yeah, I'll throw this on there. How big is it? Yeah, 20 gigs. That's the thing. I can buy him Xbox One and 360 games with no problem because you just download them to the flash drive instead of the actual the SSD. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say today. Tomb Raider, $2.99. I don't remember if you played Tony Hawk. How much is UFC? $11? I don't know. How big is it? 29 gigs. It's not too bad. I don't know if he probably wouldn't even want to play that. I actually have this. I can't believe the werewolf game is finally $15. No, he definitely doesn't want to play that. How much is Battlegrounds? This is a summer sale. What about deals with gold? Or the ultimate sale? Here's the thing. A little workaround in case you guys didn't know. You can So my dad doesn't have gold because I just made the account. What I can do is I can gift him games. I have gold on my account. I could gift him games at the gold price. So remember, you could still do that. So I don't have to go get a month of gold and then buy stuff for cheap. I could just buy it and put it on his account. Gills was gold. Here you go. Alright, this opens up everything. He might play Vampire. How much is it? $9.99. He might get frustrated though, like I did. There's like nothing here. Let me go to updates. I want to see something. I'll go back in there 1 minute. This game again with a fucking update? They update this game like every day. Okay, so this game right here. If I go to play it, it's going to tell me to do the update, right? It's not going to let me play it. I never even played the game. I bought this like almost a year ago, if even, probably. If I cancel the update, it won't let me update. It won't let me play the game, I mean. Let's go to deals. Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, how much is MLB? It's 30. And Guardians is 30. Yeah, that's too much money for Guardians. I got Guardians for $25 on Black Friday. Digital. Off of Walmart. That's the thing, too. Check, like, Walmart and stuff like that. Amazon. Sometimes they put the digital codes up for cheaper. And also you got, like, CD keys and stuff like that. Those are deals. Here are specials. They have things all over the place. I don't understand why Xbox has like 3 different sections of sales. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why they just can't put it all in one spot. He might like Agents of Mayhem. It's $2.99. Let me write this down. And how big is it? 40 gigs. What? And this is the Series S enhanced it, or this is just regular? Okay. Well, maybe I won't buy him this because we don't have the space for Agents of Mayhem. $2.99. Okay. Again, I'm just writing this stuff down just so I could go through it later. I'm assuming Fight Night's $4.99. Like all these other Xbox games. I think you like Just Cause. How much is this? I mean, it's... How big is it? 6 gigs, that's it? And this is Xbox 360, right? Or Xbox One. Okay, I'll write this down. Just Cause 3 XXL $449. Okay. I mean, hey, if you don't care about, like, the graphics, you got some pretty good deals here. How big is Resident Evil? He might like this game. He's not a Resident Evil guy, but it's first person, so he might like it. I don't know. $39.99 for like a couple of pieces of DLC. Get out of here. Alright, let me write this down. Resident Evil 7 9.99. And this game is how big? 23? Okay. Bulletstorm, how much? $5.99. How much with Duke? $4.99 with Duke? Or you have to add this? Wait, what? I'm confused. So you buy the game and then you buy the Duke Nukem? Yeah. So it costs you $10. Nah, that's alright. I'll wait for that. Rise of the Tomb Raider is only $5.99. 64 gigs. That's a lot. A lot of space we really don't have. Halo's $4.99. He's not gonna like Crash. You can play Star Wars, but he's gonna be online. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I think you like the Sniper Elite game. Are those on sale? Even if it's the old one. I don't think you'd care. How much is Rise? He might like this one. I don't remember if he had it or not. Rise $7.49. And how big is this? 37 gig. Holy shit. Again, though, I can use a flash drive. Just have to watch out for anything that is Series X or Series S enhanced. That's too much money. You might like this game. You might like this one. Contra Rogue Core $5.99. Yeah, you might like that one. It's not big, right? 10 gigs. Yeah, it's fine. You might like this actually too, which is regular edition of fucking G.I. Joe. Is it a big difference here or what? $9.99. How much is this? $12. Yeah. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. $9.99. He doesn't care about DLC. Balan Wonderworld. He will not play that ever. He might play Evil Within. Evil Within. $4.99. Again, I'm just like writing down what's cheap and what I think he would play. He'd like 13, but maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. You get that new one coming out. He might have to be online for this stuff, man. I don't even know how this is going to work out. There's also some free games on here. If you guys look under free, there's a bunch of 360 games that are free. Like, I think Crackdown 1 and 2 are free. I'll throw those on there for him. What happened? This stuff didn't load. Yeah, man, that might be it. Yeah, is this $9.99? Because it was $10 on Amazon. That's not a bad deal. I still have credits left. I'm just going to pick this up. Yeah. Happy birthday, Richard. UHD for $9.99. Why not? Using my Call of Duty credit. Okay, cool. Cowabunga! How much is Nun Massacre again? Maybe I'll get him this. Yeah, I'll get him Nun Massacre. Why not? He's probably gonna hate it. I think he liked Dead Rising. I can't remember. Oh, Cowabunga Collection's up. Hey, is that game back up? Oh, it's not back up. Damn it. I have this on disc, but I don't want to break out the disc if I don't have to. I should have bought this when it was up. This was only digital for a couple of months, if even. They took that down quick. I want to get this, but it won't let me. It says you can pre-order it, and then it's not pre-orderable, so I don't know what's going on. See, it says right here, pre-order. And it's not currently available. This is about 9 gigs. Why can't I pre-order this? Alright, so I got a bunch of games on here that I could pick up for him. Yeah, I'm waiting for this to go up, because I'm going to definitely just buy it. I don't know why it won't let me. I'm going to just type it in. Cowabunga. Yeah, no, it won't let me. How much is Cuphead? He'd like the art style of Cuphead. I don't know if he'd like the game. It's 20 still. I still have a Cuphead code downstairs. I'll probably just use that. He liked Bully, I know that. He liked Bully and Duke Nukem Forever, I know that. He beat Duke Nukem Forever. That's why a lot of people talk shit about that game, but, yo, every one of us, everyone that I know that played it, me, Anthony, my dad, I think Frank played it and beat it, we all enjoyed the game. So I don't know where all this hate comes from with the game, but we all enjoyed it. And my dad liked the Hitman games. He thought they were okay. Yeah, how much is Hitman 3? Yeah, it's too much money. Well, I wrote everything down, but I think you would like. I have to go through everything. Should we look at the free stuff? Let's go to games and let's go to top free. That's what I'm saying. You can put a shit ton of demos on it. Space Jam is free. So he'd probably like that. Crackdown 2 is right here. ABP Reloaded. Wasn't this a 360 game? What is this? Is this like third person or something or what? Oh no. I guess it kind of is like GTA. Crackdown 1 and 2 are free. Here's the second. Here's the first one down here. The second one's up here. 2 Human is free. I don't think he'd play that, but it's free, so who gives a shit, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. I have an old profile. I can't. I already made him a new profile. I had an old profile I could have given him, but I had a few games on there already, but I'll save that for something else. Well, I'm going to run. I'll catch you guys a little bit later on. Stay safe out there, alright? Peace.